You know what I mean?
Exactly. It's all about being real. So, if you had any, message, I mean, just in, general to, give somebody, or, on how you would, how your band could affect or bring upon, a positive change, what would that be? What would some of the things be other than, changing the image?
I'd have a good time at a party. Go home safe, you know what I'm saying? Because, see, that's one thing, like, a lot of people, they be like, you really go out and have fun no more because, see, you go somewhere, everybody's kind of like trying to show off, brag out who's the best and watching who's got what on and this, that, and the third. Like, man, don't judge me. Come have this good time, man. Have you a drink in your hand. Listen to this good music that's going on. You know what I'm saying? And everybody dancing, having a good time. And then, like my homie was saying at the beginning, it brings memories. You hear that song come on, like, oh, man, I remember we was at this party having such a great time, like, chilling. And it's, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of thing that the message we want to bring back to music. Like, you ain't just got to be hard, but like, say, we got something for that, but then we also want you to make sure you can be hard, kicking it, have a good time, dance, you know what I'm saying? Take your lady out, y'all ride around the town, you know what I mean? Like, the whole thing, and like I said, music together is supposed to bring that unity and also that feel good. So that's the whole message that we want to bring to everybody, like, man, just feel good, you know what I'm saying? Listen to our music, and when you listen to it, like, you know what, that was some real shit. Or, you know what I'm saying, man, I put this on at the party, and man, the party went wild. Somebody broke the table, it was so turned up, you know what I mean?
Exactly. And what would you say, as far as, to keep people safe, where is the boundary anymore? That's what I want to know. Where is the boundary? I mean, because for some reason, certain groups out there believe that they can abuse her.
There's no boundaries.
Man, I feel like these, like, I put like this on a safe way, like, you know how in groups, like, somebody will get to beefing with somebody, then it blow out of proportion. I mean, back in the days, beef was only good to sell records. Now a lot of people forgetting, like, at the end of the day, it's entertainment. That's what we do it for, to entertain y'all. Like we do it for ourselves, but it's for entertainment. We want y'all to be entertained from it. Like, it's not about, okay, just say, for instance, me and one of my guys in my group, and we started beefing, and then, like, it blew up out of proportion. Like, we know we too close of a friends to be like, yo, we know it was just beefing. We try to sell records. We don't sell it to them as entertainment. But then other people so quick to hop on sides and just forget that it's entertainment, like, and they lose touch of reality. So, like, see, that's the whole thing. Like, we ain't with the beef. And to me, if you don't beef with somebody, man, beef with them in the street. Don't take it to the club, because that innocent standby that they got shot, that didn't have nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? Now they got a horrible club moment to remember by your music. You know what I mean? So it's more about, like, look here, if we gonna beef, we can beef on this music, see who's better that way. But we ain't gonna pull no guns out on each other, because we know at the end of the day, you got a family to go home to, and I do too. And if you the main support of your family, and I take you away from your family, like, we both gonna lose our life, because I'm gonna end up in jail and you gonna be gone. Now both of our families are dealing without a man in the household.
And that's really the message that somebody needs to go out, and say and be like, hey, you can't be doing this. I mean, because there's consequences. These kids nowadays think that there's no consequences. Pull a gun and shoot somebody, and okay, it's okay. They get another life. This isn't a video game.
Right.
Exactly.
There's a lot of things I like to do in Grand Theft, but you can't get away with it in real life. And even if you could, it's not morally right.
Exactly. Like, and at the end of the day, like, I understand, like, a soldier, they are made to take lives because that's in war. But, like, as a civilian, taking someone's life, man, that should actually be personal to someone, because you just actually did something. Like you said, you can't hit the reset button. They can't come back. I mean, babies are born every day, even if you believe in reincarnation, but still, that person has lost his life. That person, that may have been the next person to cure cancer, but you took his life from him. Now we'll never know what the cure of cancer was. The cancer for a cure for AIDS, you know what I mean? Because like that brain, we can't say, well, he was born in a ghetto neighborhood. We know he never would have made it out. We don't know that. Some of the best inventions came from people that came from nothing. Man made so much out of peanuts, like really. You know what I mean? You think about if George Washington Carver would have died before he thought all those things were peanuts. We just think about somebody else wouldn't even thought of it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's what it. That's what it's about.
I mean, like I said, that's the whole point of our message, man. We want to bring unity to this world. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, there's so much chaos going on, man. It's too, you know what I'm saying? There's too much chaos and not enough fun. Everybody focus on drama when we need to be having fun.
And if it weren't, for places like I'm not going to mention names, but there's certain websites out there that promote it. It's like watching, that movie Death Race. It's just ridiculous.
Basically, man, like we got websites like the news nowadays, man. I can't show you nothing but the, you know what I mean? Nothing but the cold side of the world. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Your life ain't TV. Your life is reality. You got to know what to live for. Don't take pride in the wrong things. You know what I mean? Stay true to yourself. And honestly, if it don't prosper you or anything around you, you ain't got no business worry about it.
Yeah, man. Like a lot of. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
All right, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you see something like, instance, all this stuff we see on these media websites, like this challenge, that challenge, this challenge, that challenge. Next thing you know, it's the newest craze in the world. Like, but I guarantee you, ain't nobody trying to say, well, we're gonna start a challenge, see who can all get straight A's on their report card. Ain't nobody.
No, I mean, even real talk, because I think that ice bucket challenge is bullshit. I think it's straight bullshit, to be real. Because like I don't know, like I understand what it is, like the ALS awareness and all that, but this is how it go. Ain't it? You got to do the ice bucket challenge, or you donate $100 to ALS. Now, how many people you actually think is gonna donate $100 to ALS? Besides before pouring some, you know what I mean, cold water on their head. Like it's nonsense for real. Like all this social media and all that is just TV. Wake up to reality. You know what I mean? If you really know what ALS is before all that ice challenge done, you would have been for the dollar up.
Exactly, like for real, like all these people like that went out and bought this ice that they ain't going to their house and freeze in the freezer. You took that money that you went and bought that ice with and say, you know what, I ain't got much, but for this ice that I'm about to buy, I'm gonna donate it to this right here. Now look how much money that would have made. You know what I mean? Like it's pointless to see monkey do. Like for real, it's why I thought it was cool to be a leader. Why be a follower?
Exactly. And you were talking about, kids, they're letting pass for like anything. I have a friend of mine, has a son, and, he's getting grades in the like 30s, 40s, and, the teachers are turning around and saying, okay, don't look at the grade, look at the number. Like an F is still not F, or a D is still not a D.
And you know why that's happening? Because the parents are accepting it. They're cool with failure. Like, it's not cool to fail. Like, what's the point? What's the point of bringing home an F on your report card? That ain't nothing to be glad about. They're showing you failing. You are not succeeding. You are below average. Like, who wants to be below average? Who wants to be known as a failure?
Exactly. All right, so we're running short on time. So why don't you all tell us, how we can, find your links and how we can, how everybody can buy your stuff.
Well, I'm gonna shout it out first. You know what I'm saying? First, you can follow me. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Southern Yankee. Type it up. Follow the crew. You know what I'm saying? You can catch us on Twitter, Mr. Southern Yankee, also. But then, my other guys, they got their own, so I'm going to do mine real quick. But like I said, yeah, follow us, man. We ain't got nothing for sale right now, but you know what? You can actually download it, share it, you know what I'm saying, do all that good stuff so everybody else is banging with us. Catch me on SoundCloud, Memphis, MEMFYZ 901, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out, you know, and then a couple more shout outs just before I get off this thing. Shout out to the whole 10th Ward, McKee Sports, the whole Bird for following us. Shout out back to everybody back home that's going to hear this, man. I would say all y'all names, but, you know, I ain't got time for all that. So, you know, if I roll with you, you rocking with me. Shout out to everybody, man, the team.
You already know. I'm saying you can follow me on Bingo for Show, BINGO, the number 4, SHO. That's on Twitter. You can get at us at the Southern Yankee page. Shout out to everybody again, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for the support. Much love, man. We appreciate it, man. The way we coming up this year, man, is really humbling us, you feel me? So all we see is the top, baby.
Yes, sir. You know what I mean? You can catch me on Facebook /Pyro.Fi. That's DHATTFYE. That's the same thing with Twitter. And our music is actually on Reverb Nation and SoundCloud, you know what I mean? You catch most of our music with the same / after that, Pyro.Fi, spelled the same way. Child 561, down South Florida, you know what I rep. Shout out McKee Sport, man, you know what I mean? 'Cause that's where the grind at right now. We up north doing it. Yeah, 412. Shout out them. Shout out 10th Ward. Shout out anybody, you know what I mean, showing love and support for real for us. Shout out to the station. Much love, 100.
All right, well.
And shout out to you, Ray, for real, for sitting down and letting us do this, man.
For real, man.
Real talk.
Appreciate it.
Not a problem. Just to let you know, if you listen in 2 minutes from now, you're going to hear nothing but noise. It didn't catch on the other end. I'm going to have it up in about 30 minutes. So tell your boys and everybody to look out in about 30 minutes. So I do apologize.
Oh, no problem at all, man. Look, we definitely going to make sure this station booming, and we got all our listeners. They're going to be rocking and rolling with you.
All right. Well, 2 Local Radio appreciates it. Y'all have a wonderful evening.
Yankee!
You too. Yankee!
All right, homie.
All right. Take care. All right. That was Southern Yankees, spelled with the Y, and that was interview, and like I said, I'll have this up soon, and if you're listening to it when it's up, well, then you know that I got the job done. All right, this is Ray, and you're rocking with the 865, rocking in the 865. Have a good evening.